Good afternoon and welcome back to Catholic Contessa. I'm Michelle and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make chocolate chip banana nut bread. Okay? So the first thing you need to use is some bananas. We like bananas in this house and we like them to get over ripened so we can make banana bread. My husband really likes this recipe, so I make it a lot recently. So if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So here we go. You're going to set your oven to 350. I don't know if you can see that. It's at 350. And this is a very easy recipe. You combine all the ingredients, you mix it up, you put it in a loaf pan. It's done in an hour. It's delicious. So I'm going to start. You start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. One, two, 1 cup of sugar, and don't worry, I will put the recipe in the description. You know what's going to happen. 1 cup of sugar. One teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder. One teaspoon of salt. I don't think I had enough left in there. Yes, I do. Before I can get rid of it. A half a teaspoon of baking soda. One cup of mashed ripe bananas, or you can use 2 to 3 medium bananas. I like to use 3 bananas because it comes out very moist. So it's very good with 3 bananas. So I am going to, and they're so ripe, they're falling apart. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap that up. Hold on. So we don't get bugs. Because they're so ripe, they're falling apart. Sorry guys, just some technical difficulties because I'm doing this not live, but on the spur of the moment. So you're going to put 3 bananas in. One, two, three. Three bananas, a half a cup of shortening. I use butter. I use 1 stick of butter. I guess a really unsalted butter because we're baking. And it says you can use shortening, you can use shortening. I use butter. Make sure it's softened so it doesn't break the mixer. I have had this out since about 8 o'clock this morning. It's nice and soft. So I'm going to throw it into the bowl here. Two eggs. I like to break my eggs in a bowl, as I've said in the previous video, so this way you don't get any shells in the batter. Just plop them in there. 2 eggs. Now you're going to mix this up together, and then you're going to fold in the chocolate chips and the nuts. And the chocolate chips you use 1 cup, and the nuts you use a half a cup. I already have that pre-measured, so, or if you really like nuts, you can use a full cup. I use walnuts, in case you're wondering. I like walnuts. My husband likes walnuts too. I'm going to mix this, and I'm going to pause it. Turn this off. This is very hard to do one-handed. I'm going to take a wooden spoon. I'm going to get all that out. Mix up the bottom a little bit because it doesn't reach the full bottom. And now I'm going to fold in the chocolate chips and the nuts. sure this is all incorporated. Now about half a bag is about a cup of chocolate chips. I have very little left in here, so I'm just going to eyeball this. I would not eyeball the other ingredients in this video, but the chocolate chips and the nuts you can do to your taste. It's all mixed in there good. I use a stoneware loaf pan for this. This is my stoneware loaf pan. I butter it inside. Make sure I get the corners and what have you. I'm sorry, I was just looking at the recipe. I was looking at what time I'm supposed to. So you could bake this between 60 minutes and 65 minutes at 350. Your oven should already be preheated. Oh shoot, it's not mixed in down there. Oh, I mixed it all up. And I like to use a scraper to get the rest out, what's left in there. Gonna turn this a little bit because you guys really can't see it. I apologize for the photography. I apologize for every video I make because unfortunately I don't have anybody to video me. I do this on a tripod with my phone. I'm going to put this in the oven and I'm going to let it cook for 65 minutes. Or for some of you, that's an hour and 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna let it bake for an hour. Hour and 5 minutes. I am gonna come back when it's done and show you the final product. Final product, the chocolate chip nut banana bread.